Okay, welcome back to DragonWorks. Got a little progress and update to talk about here on the 1980 Suzuki GS550 Scrambler build. You may remember from the previous video, customer set out to build himself a cafe racer. Then he changed his mind to a Scrambler. And then he realized, well, he didn't have the time or whatnot to even build it. So he bestowed such a great duty upon me. And well, here we are. So let's get to it. Well, like I said, he'd already purchased a cafe seat there, and it's not going with the theme we got, but we are sticking with the color. So we're going with that brown, and then we're going to do a vintage green paint job on the tank. But this is the shape of the seat that we're going with, and I was able to use this off of another project here to start the mock-up. So I've already got the frame detabbed up under the seat so it would fit right. And then I had to cut the bracket off for the original gas tank so I could lower this one down. This is the tank that he wants. It's what he purchased for the bike. It does have brackets up underneath of here that it's got to fit in. So then I got to get it to fit to the frame and the seat so it coincides together. And then that will tell me where I need my bracket to mount the tank and the seat to, and I can get that welded on. We are still waiting for the loop to come so I can figure out where to cut the frame and install the loop on the back. There's actually quite a bit of fabrication that has to be done to the frame. I got to build a battery box under the seat and a electronics tray under there to hide all the electronics and wiring and everything. And like I mentioned in the previous video, he did kind of jump the gun and had this frame rhino lined before any fabrication. So when I get done the fabrication, we're going to have to determine, are we going to try to match it or just send it back to that guy? It's hard to match the texture unless you spray it out of the exact same gun. I can get close. But like I said, the customer forgot to send the swing arm along with it, and it needs to be coated to match the frame. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there after all the fabrication's done. Might have him reshoot it, I don't know. But anyway, I was able to get the mock-up done and get the positioning of the tank and the seat right to the frame and everything. And I'm very particular about my gap and everything in here. I hate when they fabricate stuff and they push the seat all the way up against the tank and it rubs the paint off. That drives me crazy. So I'm really particular about my spacing and positioning of the tank and seat so it's correct. It's very important. The other thing, so there, a little bit of headway there. It doesn't look like much, but it actually takes quite a bit of time to measure and get everything just right and look at it and determine all that of where it's going to go. And I mean, that's for the life of the bike, so it's very important. But then, like I say, now I can put my brackets on and get that stuff mounted while we wait on the other parts. The other thing I did was painstakingly scrub this engine down with degreaser, and I was able to apply this ceramic paint on here and spruce this motor up. It's actually a satin finish. It looks a little shiny in the camera, but it's really not as shiny as it looks in the camera. You can see the reflections are blurry. That's how you can tell it's a satin finish. And as it hardens, it'll actually look a little more satin. So the theme of the thing is going to be like matte finishes and satin and whatnot. So you'll see that theme throughout the bike. But yeah, I got that cleaned up and the way he wanted it. And got a little bit of mock-up here started. So we're on our way. Long ways to go. A lot of fabrication to be done. And we're using a lot of the old parts. They're going to have to all be reconditioned and painted and cleaned up and whatnot. So bear with me. Stay tuned. I know it don't look like a lot yet, but it's actually a lot of work sitting here already. So I appreciate y'all following along. Tell your friends, neighbors, family, check me out. Like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. And the dragon says, thanks for watching and peace out. I'll do a little better walk around here for a second, show you this. what we're looking like. All right, peace out.